Hello, my weirdos. How's it going? You guys doing alright during this quarantine, pandemic, whatever, what may have you? So I thought that today would be a pretty fun topic to talk about. Okay, that works. Today we will be talking about Vector and Cutco, alright? Now, Vector and Cutco are one and the same. They are part of the same entity. They mainly target, fresh out of high school graduates, people just starting out in college, and really kind of vulnerable people. I mean, I'm not saying they're predatory by any means. They're predatory. They're predatory as fuck. I was 19 years old when my mother told me, Andrew, you shouldn't have to pay money to have a job. And me, in all my 19-year-old wisdom, I said, oh, Mom, just without the, because, my mom is Asian and she would absolutely destroy me. I went for it. What did I go for exactly, you may ask? Well, I went for it. I went to the 5-day classes, man. I mean, I had a notebook with notes, and I was not being compensated for gas, even though they promised us compensation for gas and stuff like that. But of course, did they keep that promise? No. But what they did keep was nothing. They kept my time, and on the 5th day, I never will forget, they came to me and they asked me to pay $429.99 for what is called a demo set. Now, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Vector or Cutco, but the way that it works is you set up your own appointments. I was told that I would get $15 per appointment, and whether I made the sale or not, however long that appointment took, I would be paid $13 an hour. That's not even including the commission that I would make if I sold the knives. Sounds pretty legitimate. No, it doesn't. Long story short, I got a total of about 20 appointments. Not a single person bought any of my knives because I didn't have a demo set, because my mom was smart enough. She said, Andrew, I'm not giving you $430 to burn. I'm not giving you $430 to waste. And at the time, I was so angry with her. I was so mad with my mother. I said, Mom, please, this is a business venture. This is important to me, I was a marketing student, fresh in college, ready for an internship, and they played me, man. They knew exactly what they were doing whenever they targeted me. I'm sure they target everyone, but they really went after me because they knew that I did have kind of some business savvy, because I did sell, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here or anything, but I did sell a lot of things between high school and college. All legal. Hang on. Will you bring me a drink?
Yeah, what kind would you like?
A canned soda? One of the many benefits of having a partner living with you. But yeah, my mom was like, no, I'm not giving you $430. You're 19 years old. What are you thinking? So, of course, I was a little distraught that I wouldn't be joining my fellow colleagues that I had trained with for nearly a week with. And some of them actually did purchase the demo set. And I wish that I had some of their phone numbers so that I could contact them and interview them, but I don't. I do remember speaking with a majority of them, and not a single one of them made a single sale. Because this demo set was Vector and Cutco. These were Chinese knives. They were probably bought them for $30 and then turned around and sold them for a 630% increase. It's ridiculous. And Vector and Cutco, the way that they operate is they rent office space for super cheap for 2 weeks, hire as much as they can, have a 1-week class, get as much money from their students as they can, and then they just bail. Whenever I tried to contact the instructor, the guy who was over all this stuff, couldn't get in touch with him at all. He was a total fraud, and he didn't get my fucking money. So his name was Victor. Victor from Cutco. Shoulda known. It's probably not even his real name. But that being said, though, there are many MLMs out there that describe themselves as, non-pyramid schemes, non-schemes. But if any company is going to make you pay upfront money to work for them, just don't do it. Just don't do it. This has been my TED Talk. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I might make another video later on, I'm not sure. But all I know right now is that Vector is back in the news again. And it is not for a good thing.
So this one, in my opinion, is one of the worst. Vector, as we know, encourages people to go door to door, kinda the old-fashioned way. What you may or may not have realized about that is that it can be extremely dangerous, especially for a young teenager. You don't know whose door you're knocking on, what kind of person is going to open it, or anything. It's taking a big risk. But Vector promotes this way of selling. The problem is that they don't teach or prepare for the scenario that they're putting young men and women into. You're supposed to feel safe at work, but how can you? When you're in a stranger's home trying to sell them knives? I don't care if you're trying to sell them mace or a gun and you know how to use it. I'd feel pretty uncomfortable walking into a stranger's house all by myself.
Alright, so I was on Facebook and I was seeing this girl put up a post and said, you ain't never been on a job hunt until you ended up in a Vector Marketing Cutco knives selling orientation. And some money so I can buy utensils, buy a refrigerator. He was like, listen, I got this opportunity for you, bro. It's a good opportunity for you to have a $17 an hour. $17 an hour. Ain't no way in hell I'm turning that down. It's all the way in Tinley Park, mind you. I've been driving to get me, then going out to Tinley Park. He interview format. Now I should have known.
Now, if you just go ahead and type in Vector/Cutco, you'll see videos upon videos about people's experiences getting ripped off. I mean, some are 10 years old, some are 2 years old, some are 4 months old. This is still going strong in today's market, and it's sickening. And I saw this clip, Vector Marketing Rep, a day in the life. Whew! If you guys want me to review that, let me know. Alright guys, I love you guys. I don't know, do I?
I forgot to mention this, all beats in this video are because of E-Chain's description down in the link below. Link down in the description below. Check them out, go sub.